Hello everybody and welcome to Board Game Inquisition, where we are fans of games both new and old. Today we're going to be unboxing Kingsburg from Andrea, Chiarvesio, Luca, Iennaco, God that was probably bad pronunciation, and Z-Man Games. It's a game where you defend a castle as far as I'm aware, and it's for 2 to 5 players, and it's supposed to take about 90 to 120 minutes. So, what do I know about Kingsburg? Not a lot. I know it's a dice placement game and we're defending a castle, and I've heard great things about it from places like the Dice Tower. So I've always wanted to get my own copy, so today is indeed that day. So this is a brand new copy of Kingsburg. So let's get straight into the unboxing. First thing, the box. It's made of some lovely stuff, alright. It's good and textured, but it's quite thin. It's not like heavy duty textured. So let's lift the box. Oh, and it makes that happy sound. And already I can see there's a lot of work ahead of me with punch outs. But we'll start the rule book because, you know, that's where all good games start. So what's the rule book like? First things first, paper. Really thick stock paper. Really nice. That's the stuff that's going to last you a long time. Love this. Object of the game. So over the course of the game we gain victory points. The game ends at the end of the 5th year. Oh, lovely. Okay, so this is everything I think every rulebook should have. What you're doing and when it finishes. Perfect. So if this is your first time playing, we recommend you do the following. Okay, that's nice enough. I don't mind that for most things. Explains your components. There's expansion module components. That's very exciting indeed. I love being able to kind of change a game up and make it a little bit different. Then we'll go through the setup. The font is lovely. I like the little diagrams, they're very suitable. And if you see each page, it looks like it's tied together. Like a ye oldie tome of yore. Okay, so then section on playing the game, that's perfect. And there are a series of phases, here they are. And then it goes through all of the phases, and kind of any extra rules seem to be in these nice little white boxes. Like that a lot. This is a very user-friendly rule book for sure. Here we go. So your house advisor awards, so what all of them do. I assume it's probably somewhere else in the game, but it's good to have it here to reference. Some more things that you can do, all in phases, and the font is spread out very evenly, so it's easy to read. What's next? We're nearly, there's a little bit left. So we're still going through all the different phases of what happens. So then there's enemy cards and their anatomy. I love that how they explained it. What happens at the end of the year. Winning the game, always good. And then there's a 2-player rule change. So this game can be played for 5 players, but they've adjusted it for 2. I like that. There's limitations on your components, and then beyond the basic game. So if you have clarifications to be made, it's very cool. And then here's explaining all of the expansion modules, the kind of stuff you can do with them. So there are more buildings, alternative buildings, governor cards, destiny cards, soldier tokens. Very cool. And then alternative advisor rewards. And here's a list of the different alternative advisors, which is cool. And then we have the credits here for the rulebook and for art and whatnot. So what's the last page then? The last 2 pages. Some clarifications to do with specific buildings. I like this a lot because often there are corner cases when you've played a game, and this shows that this game has been well tested and well played because these issues have come up and they've answered them for us. So what's on the back page? Will it be good? Ah yes, good job. So this is the game phase summary, and this is exactly what should be on the back of the rulebook to remind everybody exactly what comes next. Okay, so we've got the rulebook out of the way. That's a pretty good rulebook actually. We've got something small in a piece of card. Ooh, what's next? I wonder how much cellophane I will have to negotiate. So the first thing we get is, it seems to be a series of kind of events or adventures that you can do. It's the scenario, and it tells you if it's compatible with particular modules or not. So like it tells you the setup and then what's going to happen each round. That's really interesting. These are kind of cool ways to deal with defending the city. I like this quite a lot. The cardstock is lovely. It's lovely and thick, and the back just has Kingsburg. It just has nice little pieces of art on it, which I think adds to it a lot. It makes it much more than just a boring piece of card. Okay, so some things I should punch out, but I'm not going to do right now. So it looks like there's going to be a bunch of tokens that seem to do all sorts of things to do with money and a jester's hat and stuff. Nothing on the back of those. Okay, cool. They're very thick cardboard as well. They're actually really, really nice. And then Nettie freaks out. Oh my god. Hello. Right, so these are obviously... Oh look, there's bigger versions to go with the mini versions. Must be to do with your house, because clearly this is House Baratheon. And of course there's the House Lannister. Didn't realise when we were playing the Game of Thrones game. But no, there are no eagle houses, so this must just be little tokens for each house. And then obviously 2 tokens there. These are gorgeous. They're really grippy on the top. They feel awesome. I really like those a lot. And then there are bigger versions of our houses that we have chosen. Obviously more tokens and things that we're going to need throughout the game. Oh, and these ones are numbered. Don't think the little ones were numbered? No, they weren't. So these big ones are numbered. So that's interesting. I wonder what that might mean. Cool. Okay, so what's next? Congratulations to whoever chose to not just shrink wrap it in cellophane, but make it that you could actually open them up like so. So that I wouldn't need a scissors. And I have to put a scissors close to my... Oh, whoa, these are really folly outy. Maybe that's why it was in plastic. Okay, so seems to be a series of buildings that give you bonuses if you do certain things. So at the end of fall, spend 1 money to gain 2 victory points, it looks like. It's quite cool. So obviously these are more things you can add to your city that you can do. They're these are very thin and very dainty. As in they're already, if you can see that, they're already falling out of the back of this. Yeah, that's very, very thin cardboard compared to everything else, but there might be a reason for that I don't understand yet. So after all this digging, we finally get to the game board. I think. Yeah, it must be a game board. It's got numbers around the edge of it. What else could it be? So if I were to try and open this game board and not make myself look like an idiot, would we go like this? Oh, it's much smaller than I thought. Aren't you a little short to be a Kingsburg board? Okay, so I'll show it to you, but we'll start with kind of the top. Woo! It's fairly stiff. Okay, the board itself is lovely. It's that lovely grippy, you know, durable stuff. I was going to say enduring stuff, but also true. So clearly at the top of Kingsburg we have the King and the Queen. Then we've got all these various people. That magician looks like he's up to something. Further down we seem to have like what, the merchant class. With 1 elf, okay, that's cool. We have 1 other race thrown in here. There's a dwarf. Oh, that guy looks like an Irish actor who was in... Oh, you know the show that was like the fairy tales all mixed together? He was Rumpelstiltskin. He looks awfully like a younger version of him. I'm not describing this well. And on the bottom level, these people look even more evil. This guy looks like he should play Magic the Gathering. Look at that, he's just shuffling his deck. And of course we have a jester over here. The jester looks particularly nefarious. I like that a lot. And then right down the bottom we seem to have places for locations throughout the game. So that's obviously those kind of loose cards we had earlier. And maybe they'll change each game we play as you go along through the rounds. Loads of space for tokens around the edge, which is really, really cool. And then up here we have more markers. There's 1 to 5, so obviously that will mean something to somebody. And up here it seems like something to do with combat. Haven't heard anything about combat yet, but I'm sure it's here somewhere. Because that man is a combat symbol and so does that guy, so clearly there's going to be combat. I really like the board. I really like the art, actually. I think they're very interesting. You kind of want to get to know these people a little bit better. Actually, look, this one here looks vaguely like Littlefinger, and it might just be to do with his crazy mustache. So, alright, it's definitely getting a Game of Thrones vibe. Okay, it folds up pretty handily. It's good, good, good. Wow, okay, so there is now more beneath this in its cellophane-y part. Oh, look, we're almost to the bottom. That's good. I was wondering would it ever end. So this is Kingsburg, and this bit is blue. So I wonder if it's that my 2nd edition has some kind of bonus things inside of it. So I lie. Do you know what these are? These are player aids. Wow, these are impressive. So this lists all the buildings here on this side, number and letter, and then this side they do the same in red. So you will have all of the information with you all of the time. Disappointed to see that actually as a brand new copy, the corner, if you can see this, I'll bring it up to you. Ooh, no, if I bring it that way, there we go. I don't know if you can see the edges of those. They're already bent and a bit torn. It's disappointing for a brand new copy. But I love player aids as a whole. This is a rather large one, but hey, if it helps them, I'm interested. Okay, now I have to look at the dice because these dice look phenomenal. Let me get a couple of these out. Aren't they just gorgeous? Like, look at that. Oh, and they feel lovely too. I love the way the numbers are done on them. I think they're so classy. I would totally use these all of the time. They're fantastic dice. So yeah, the components so far in this have been absolutely stupendous. It's short maybe of the player board. Then there seems to be bits of wood. I suppose every good game must have some bits of wood, or otherwise we wouldn't know what we were playing. I'll take a few bits just to have a feel. Because, you know, gold bars, sticks. Can't play a Euro game without a good shtick. And there also seems to be some of those family tokens, so I'll take a RAM one out. So there we go, so you can have a look. They're really smooth and they're really, really nice. You know, those kind of soft edge wooden ones. So they're perfect for where they go in the game. Now, considering I just bought the game, it seems unlikely that there will be something secret hidden on the outside of these troughs. Because recently I learned that with games like this that you could go like this and there could be things inside. No, there's no things inside because it's new. But I think that's a cool idea for future for storing things. Alright, so let's see, can we fit all of this back in the way we found it? Because, you know, you always have to put your game away at the end. So what do you guys think about Kingsburg? Have you played it before? I know there have been a variety of editions. At least one if not two. And I know that Tom Vassell of the Dice Tower is a big fan of it as well. Part of the reason why we're so eager to try it out. To me it looks really interesting and fun. I definitely want to know more about it. If you know something I don't know, please do tell me in the comments below. And until next time, or until I'm boxing another game, this is Board Game Inquisition and you've been watching us unbox Kingsburg. Till then, take care. Bye bye.